There's a lot of great guns out there. I'm BATJAC J.W. Welcome to the channel. Here's a nice little look at a lot of different ones. A nice little double action revolver, Smith & Wesson. You know, nice thing about this is you can just close it up and pull the trigger, or go with a single action. You got your, of course, what everybody knows, should know, the Glock, or a trusty, really cool, old school, yet still relevant today, 1911. But there's something certainly sexy about a Colt, or not, this one's not a Colt, this is Cimarron, a copy of a Colt single action. Now this one's called the Cimarron Rooster Shooter. If you're familiar with my channel, the original grips off this gun broke. They took a drop, and yeah, so the story goes, but check out the channel, you'll see about that. But these are my own custom grips. Did this myself. These are custom aged, kind of like the aged ivory grips, very worn look. It's got some cracking going through it there, worn spots on the corner. It's supposed to look pretty crude. Anyway, the finish on this gun I did myself because I wasn't really thrilled about the acid washed finish, so I kind of just antiqued it myself by rusting it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some shots with that. Right here I got some 45 long Colt rounds. Move some of these 1911 mags out of the way. Got a fistful of bullets, good old lead right here. I reload all these, and I'd like to say that the reloads here come from Badman Bullets. If you are a reloader, check them out. I'd like to say we are proudly shooting them, and we thank him for sending us the lead for this to make sure this video gets done. So big thank you for him. His link is in the description below. Badman Bullets, anything over 1,000 pieces, ship for free. You can't beat that, especially living out here in the islands where that can get pricey on shipping. Everybody likes to definitely stiff us out here on the shipping. So here we go. I'm gonna put my hearing aids on here, and let's get to shooting this pistol and stop talking about it. Okay, safety glasses, and load it up. So here how these work is, now it's not like a Ruger or any of those. This is a very traditional style pistol. You open up the loading gate, that doesn't do anything. You got to put it on half cock, and that frees up the cylinder. Now what I do is I load one, and I skip one, and I load 5. Okay, loaded, close it up, let it down. That's so that my firing pin is on an empty cylinder, so I don't have an accidental discharge. As John Wayne would say, I don't want to blow my foot off. Okay, so got a steel plate down there. It's rather shot up already, but let's go ahead and take a couple of shots here with this Cimarron Rooster Shooter single action army. It's got the 4 3/4 inch barrel, 45 long Colt. Oh, there we go. All that smoke. Okay, so we're out. Go ahead and open that loading gate, half cock, and use that ejection rod and punch them out. Okay. Yes, I am picking up the brass for later. Some people commented on one of my other shooting these guns and said, "Oh, you should be, oh my God, you can pick up your brass." We got a tarp and everything. Obviously, we reload. So, all right, got it loaded up again. Let's go ahead and try this. Try it one-handed. We'll see. Might miss. I got a miss. See how it rocks the plate, man? That's a 45. Really rocks the plate good. Let's see. Did we fire 5 or did we fire 4? Oh, we fired 5. Sometimes they'll just fall out. Got the nice little ejection rod. I tell you, I've always been intrigued really badly. It made me want one of these things by the big brass coming out of the cylinder. I've always liked that. And glasses are getting fogged up out here. So Load one, skip one. Big bullets. Big 45 Colt bullets. Starline brass going in. Ready to go. Set that there. Probably wondering what this pink soap is. That's our mosquito repellent. As we are getting eaten up out here. Alright, okay. Stop talking and get to shooting. I got some square plates on the bottom. Let's see if we can hit those. Let's see. Let's try that far one on the right. Got him. Let's try the middle. Oh. I think we got him. I just can't hear it. All that smoke too. Now we're not shooting black powder. This is just the smoky bare lead. We did do some black powder shooting with this thing. You can check it out. It's called We Deal in Lead. Shooting the cowboy guns. Guns of the West. We even brought out the lever gun. Let's get that one on the far left. There we go. Got him. Do we have one more? I think we do. Let's try that center plate again. The one on the chain. Got him. Half cock. And punch out the brass. Okay. Load it up one more time here. Load one, skip one. It's getting hot. Okay, here we go. Center plate. And yep. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple things on this gun while we got it out here, and before it gets too hot, we'll half cock it and punch out the brass. Okay. Okay, so let me make some room here. Set the 1911 aside right there. So what we're going to do is take out the cylinder so you can see. Half cock, open up that loading gate. I'm going to go ahead and push right here and pull the base pin out. And out comes the cylinder. Very hot, very hot. Okay, so like the late great Bob Munden said, the nice thing about the 45 is because it's such a large caliber, the cylinder and everything is a lot, there's a lot more metal taken up by the caliber, so it makes the 45 Long Colt single action Army a much lighter gun. And the cartridge is not a super hot pressured round, so it's not like you have to worry about not having enough metal or anything like that. All the necessary places that it needs to be, it's built up nice and strong. I don't load my 45 Colt up very hot, but it's a stout round. If you want to definitely feel the old West, try fill up one of these things to the top with black powder, and you'll see some smoke. We've actually done that a couple of times on the channel. You can check it out. But here's the interesting thing now for how Cimarron made their safety on this gun, because they do have the hammer mounted firing pin, and normally some people incorporate a transfer bar. This one does not, because it's on the hammer. So I'll go ahead and show you how that works. Before we do put this back together, you see the notches right here on the base pin. There's two. And I'll do it without the cylinder first. Line this up and get it ready to go in there. Okay, so as it goes in, you see it goes into the frame. And now if I go all the way, okay, now that's all the way in. And that's where you're going to see some of the differences between this and a Colt. The Colts look like that normally, but this one here, when it's in that position all the way forward, it sticks out through the frame, stopping the hammer from going completely forward, and therefore no firing pin coming through the frame. So that is how you could safely carry 6 in this gun if you wanted to. And of course you could just push that pin, push this right here, and it'll pop that rod out, and you can click it one more time, and there you have your firing pin ready to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back in there. Put it on half cock. Line the cylinder back up. Okay, and we are going through the first click. Okay, make sure it's secured. Okay, gun works. All right, so we'll load it up one more time, shoot it, just so you can get a nice look at it being fired. Load one, skip one. Okay, get my shooting glasses on. And here we go. All right, we'll finish up with single-handed or one-handed, duelist, as they say in the, I guess, the cowboy matches. Oh. Okay, so let's see. We have something that it didn't go off, so we're gonna wait, let it cook. You know, that S&B stuff can sometimes seat the primer a little differently. All right. Sometimes what it is cellular and billet ammo has a weird primer pocket and it doesn't seat all the way through, or that could just be a bad primer. Never know. It does have a light dimple. So before we close it out, we'll go ahead and start again. Load one, skip one. And there we go. All right, get these glasses back on. Look at all that fog. Fogging up. It is so humid out. Okay. All right. Give it a whirl single-handed. Let's see if we can miss the target. Yep. It's much easier to miss. There we go. Oh, that's it. Punch out that brass. Okay, so what are you getting indeed with the Cimarron Rooster Shooter? What are you getting from this firearm versus the Frontier model? Well, you're getting the antique worn finish. As I experienced, I didn't really care for it because it would rust, so I did my own finish on it. I guess you could say it's kind of haggard, but it gives the gun character. You're mainly paying for those yellow grips that are on it because you kind of are a fan of John Wayne. You could like that aged ivory look, but of course mine broke, which led me, in a way, that was a blessing in disguise, because I started creating my own, which is fine. I sold a few pairs of those. Check it out. But yeah, is the action a little bit better? Yes, the action on these guns for the Rooster Shooter, I did notice, it's a tad better than their standard Frontier model. I do have one of the Frontier models. In fact, I got a couple of videos looking at these side to side on the tabletop and everything. But is this gun a pretty slick action? Yes, it is. I mean, take that right there and just pull that hammer right back with your pinky finger. Really nice. Does it have a nice trigger? Yes, it does. Very nice. So that's what you're kind of getting out of this, the Rooster Shooter. Thanks for watching. I'm BATJAC J.W. And like, share, and subscribe.